Hello, it's Sunday, May 4th, and it's time to do a test shave with this Friodur 14 that I just recently honed on a Karasu Japanese natural stone that Eric the Cajun Blade has provided for me to test out. As I mentioned, May 4th, it's a Sunday, which is also a Formula One day. So that calls for us using the Undercut as the shave soap. So let's get going on this shave test. This will be the second Japanese natural edge that I've ever tried on a stainless steel razor. It worked out amazingly on a Friodur 472, which I honed on in the same manner that this razor was honed. Same stone, similar finishing technique. One day of growth. Which, if you watch regularly, should not be a surprise. This handle's slippery. This is the Chisel and Hound Gulf brush with a Fanchurian badger knot in it. The Gulf is the Gulf racing colors, which is apropos of a race day. I'll show it to you in better detail after I've cleaned up. All right, I'm going to pause for just a second. All right, let's get going. Here's the razor again. This is the razor that I used last August. All 31 days of August without stropping. That was a synthetic edge that I used for that. If you see shaking, that's because lots of coffee. As you might expect, very comfortable. And I think that's primarily due to the geometry of this 14 style of razor. All right. The edge feels incredibly comfortable. Definitely a J-net edge. Maybe slightly crisper. With maybe a more slightly more defined feel to the apex than would be on a carbon steel razor, but that could also be just my imagination. Very close first pass. Very comfortable, close. Just what I want. Today's race is in Miami. So it hasn't happened for me yet. This is a early afternoon shave for me. So I don't know anything about the race because it hasn't occurred yet. Looking forward to that. Another bit of news to report on is the Maggard meetup. This turned out to be a disaster for me. I went to the meetup, drove to the meetup on the beginning of a 5-day trip. Arrived the night before the meetup and spent some time with some people from Reddit and also some of the vendors. Had dinner, went to a informal after party, sat outside the hotel and chatted till 1 in the morning or so. But the day of the meetup, I got a couple of phone calls that put me in my hotel room on the phone, on the computer, taking care of some issues that I did not expect to crop up. So I actually only spent about 20 minutes at the meetup, and that was in the afternoon as things were wrapping up. So I did get a chance to talk to some of the vendors, but I did not get a chance to meet Joe at Subtle Art Shaves, or spend anywhere near the time socializing with people that I had hoped. Sometimes life intervenes. So I guess next year I'll give it another try. What I did experience, I enjoyed very much. I had a great group of people who go to the meetup, spent some time chatting with Brad and some of the vendors, and you know, the Reddit people, they're a little like, I don't know many of them in person, but you know, it's a little bit of it's a community. I had some big plans for the night after, for the night of the meetup, the night after the meetup, going and having some dinner and doing some socializing. So I'm really unhappy that didn't come to pass. Come to pass. Might not have been able to hear me mumble that. And it would have been a lot of fun to hang out with Joe. I'm real sorry I missed him. So that was that fiasco. But that's behind me, so now I'll move to the next one, next fiasco. Wow. Very close. This is definitely does that JNat characteristic of fooling you. With how well it's cutting. All right. I have a feeling 0 third pass is necessary. Yeah. Yeah, we won't be doing a third pass. So let me. I've added a little Thayer's toner back into my regime here, just for Sean Staplefeld. It's Thayer's toner made by the witch named Hazel. Using cucumber. Hopefully you were able to read that. And while that dries down, I'm going to pause the video, and I'll be back after I've cleaned up. Okay, just finished cleaning up. Sun's starting to pop out here. Here's the brush. Here's the Chisel and Hound brush. Did I show that to you the right way up? I think I did. Helps if you can see anyway. There's the coin, and here's what the brush looks like. As I mentioned, golf racing colors. The Undercut is simply a wonderful, wonderful scent. If you can get your hands on it and you're interested in Formula One, or even if you're not, it's a. I don't know that they make it anymore. This is 345 Soap Company. Really good stuff. This is the Aftershave that I'm using now. Kind of a warm, sunny day in the stands kind of scent. I know it has a touch of vanilla in it and some other things. Maybe some sort of wood and leather. I read the notes off at one point, but I never remember them. It's a really, really, really nice scent. Okay, let's do a little talc. We're gonna use Yardley Classic. to really finish this off, finish the shave off, so that I can go down to my den area and watch TV. So I mean, you need talc for this. Very important. Okay. Really, really good shave. Very happy with that edge, but super happy with that stone. What a great stone. That Karasu stone is wonderful. Okay, thank you very much for staying with me. I will see you in the next one. Bye.